Yes, hello, welcome back. So in the previous video tutorial, we have discussed about how to install Selenium IDE and Firebug to inspect the HTML elements. So in this video tutorial, we will discuss about features of Selenium IDE. So you have two options to launch the Selenium IDE from the browser. Just you can go to the tools option in a web browser or press the Ctrl Alt S. So now we'll discuss after launching the Selenium IDE how we can use that Selenium IDE. So we'll discuss the features. So once you launched that Selenium IDE, okay, just you go to the Selenium IDE option, that is yes, you can go to this. After this is the Selenium IDE. So here you go to the option. In the option, click on this button. So this is the Selenium IDE option, general, format, plugin. Okay, these are different features that we discuss. Okay, so now we'll discuss about um, this Selenium IDE options plugin. The plugin tab that shows a list of all the installed add-ons that together with the version number and name of the creator of each. Here it will show the plugins that we installed. Okay. Then user extensions. Selenium IDE can support user extensions to provide advanced capabilities. User extensions are in the form of JavaScript files, so you can install them by specifying their absolute path in either of these two fields in the option dialog box. So Selenium core extension, that is user extension JavaScript, so that you can see here in the this yes, you can see here Selenium core extension, this field. Okay, user extension JavaScript. So here you can see these two, Selenium core extension. So now we'll see the other features of Selenium IDE. Selenium IDE's integrated development environment is the simplest tool in the Selenium suite. It is a Firefox add-on that creates tests very quickly through its record and playback functionality. This feature is similar to that of Qtp. It is effortless to install and easy to learn. Because of its simplicity, Selenium IDE should only be used as a prototyping tool, not an overall solution for developing and maintaining the complex test suites. Though you will be able to use Selenium IDE without prior knowledge in programming. Means if you don't have the programming knowledge also, you can use the Selenium IDE. You should at least be familiar with some concept like HTML, JavaScript and DOM to utilize this tool to full potential. So you should have some basic concepts of HTML and all. So Selenium IDE supports autocomplete mode when creating the tests. So this feature serves two purposes. Means when you uh, type or enter the command name, so you can it supports the autocomplete feature. Okay, so you can see the similar type of commands. So it helps the tester to enter the commands more quickly, and also it restricts the user from entering the invalid commands, because while entering it will show the complete name of the command. So here this is the how it looks, Selenium IDE. So for that we will discuss all this menu bar, this base URL bar, then toolbar. Okay, menu bar, base URL, toolbar. Then this is the test case pan, means you can see the number of test cases. Then this is editor where you can do the your typing command target, so it is the editor. Then here is the result, you can see log, reference, UI element, roll up. Here you can see the result whether your test case is passed or failed. So we'll discuss all these. So menu bar it is located at the topmost portion of the Selenium IDE. So the most commonly used menus are file, edit and option menus. So here you can see file, edit, action. These are very important menu. Then file menu, it contains the options to create, open, save and close the tests. The tests are saved in HTML format. So once you save your test cases, it will be in the HTML format. The most useful option is export because it allows you to turn your Selenium IDE test cases into file formats that can run on Selenium remote control and WebDriver. So this is a very important option that you can run those test cases in the next versions of Selenium. So export the test case as will export only the currently open test case. Export the test suite as will export all the test cases currently that are opened in a test suite. So test case means only one test case, either login case or invalid login case. Like export test suite means it is a collection of the test cases. So this is the file menu, the file format to which your Selenium IDE test case will be exported. So file, new test case, open, save the test case. Means in the menu bar, if you click on the file menu, so you will see this box. So export the test case as for in a C# format, Java format, Python, Ruby. So the unit testing framework that to be used, the Selenium framework to which used exported test cases in WebDriver. You can open it in WebDriver, remote control in different languages. So that is the advantage of this export. Then in the edit menu, it contains the useful options like undo, redo, cut, copy, paste, delete, select all, and the two most important options are what that is insert the new command and insert new comment. So these are the two very important options in the edit menu. Okay, you can insert the new command. The newly inserted command or comment will placed on the top of the currently selected line. So here you can adjust in the editor. So whatever the commands are entered, you can adjust here. See here in the first page the open command line is there, and in the next line verify alert present. So if you want to insert one more command between these two commands, so the newly inserted command or comment, so you can here, so first you select the open, just to select the insert new command. So here one space will be occur. So you can insert the new command. Commands are colored pink black and comments are colored purple color. So comments are colored in a purple and commands will look in the black. The options menu, it provides the interface for configuring various settings of Selenium IDE. We shall concentrate on the options and clipboard format options. So in the options of Selenium IDE, okay, so in this option format, clipboard format, reset IDE window. So in clipboard format, it allows you to copy a command from the editor and paste it as a code snippet. So you can the copy clipboard format in Java, JUnit, WebDriver. So HTML is the default selection. So HTML is this first one option is the that is the default selection. So for example, when you choose Java JUnit for WebDriver as your clipboard format, if you selected this format, every Selenium command you copy from Selenium IDE's editor will pasted as Java code. You can see here, if you have selected this option in the Selenium IDE, then when you copy this single line of Selenium command, so this command, it will be pasted as 2 lines of Java code on your favorite Java IDE. So here you can see that the driver in Java code. Okay. Next we will see the Selenium IDE options. So we discussed about the plugins, formats. Okay. Next we will see about the previously we discussed about the menu. Okay, menu bar. Now in the Selenium IDE option we will see the general. The Selenium IDE options dialog box. You can launch the Selenium IDE option dialog box by clicking on options on the menu bar. Though there are many settings available, we will concentrate on the few important ones. For example, here, so just to in the Selenium IDE, okay, options, just to click on this options, okay, you will see this Selenium IDE option that we will discuss in detail. So here you can see the default timeout value, Selenium IDE extension, remember base URL, auto start record. So we'll discuss all these. So the default timeout value, this refers to the time that Selenium has to wait for a certain element to appear or become accessible before it generates an error. So the default time value is 30,000. So this is the default time value millisecond, but you can change that. You can reduce or you can increase the time. Okay, Selenium has to wait for a certain element to appear or become accessible before it generates an error. So Selenium IDE extension, this is where you specify the extensions that you want to use to extend the Selenium IDE's capability. So you can visit this particular link and use the Selenium as a keyword to search for the specific extensions. Then remember base URL. So keep this checked if you want to Selenium IDE to remember the base URL every time you launch it. If you uncheck this, Selenium IDE will always launch with a blank value for the base URL. So you have to click on this to remember the base URL. For example, I will show you. So in the Selenium IDE, so this base URL, okay, so means it will remember. So if you click, it has remember the base URL, so it will remember when you launch the Selenium IDE. So after the Selenium IDE, you can launch Selenium IDE. Then options, menu bar, though there are many settings are available, we'll concentrate on the that we completed, and let's remember this also. Then auto start record, if you check this, Selenium IDE will immediately record your browser actions upon startup locator builder. So this is where you specify an order, the order by which locators are generated while recording.